everything that could be wrong with me was wrong with me.
And in the end, we just had 3 suitcases and some bags. So here we go. This is 14 bananas in there.
This is how we decided to sell a house, sell off all of our possessions, and just jump into a new life very much.
Good morning, it's FruityLou here, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm in northern Thailand. Today I'm going to meet a couple called Paul and Julia. Julia, she is from Russia and Paul is British. And I'm gonna follow them around to see how they live, because they live a very different life from most people. This morning I'm going to meet them at a stadium and they're going to do their morning fitness. And hopefully later we can go to their place and see how they live and how they eat. And here we have them! Paul and Julia and little Eleni.
Hi!
Good morning!
Good morning.
Good morning! How are you this morning?
Great, thanks.
Yes.
Yeah? And you are living a very different life compared to most people.
Yes, we've got an alternative lifestyle for sure.
That's right.
Yeah. And one thing I know about you is that you eat a very different diet. Can you tell me about what you eat normally?
Yes, so for the last 5.5 years we've been living on fruit, primarily on fruit, with greens and some nuts and seeds. That's very much it. I'm 33, I'm Yulia. I am originally from Russia and I lived in England for a while. And then we decided to travel around the world.
My name is Paul Tarbath. I come from England. I'm aged nearly 42 years old, not quite yet, but nearly 42. I'm a low-fat raw vegan for, 5.5 years now.
We have a little beautiful daughter called Eleni, who was born on this lifestyle. In the past couple of years, we've lived in Australia, England, Thailand, Bali, Malaysia. We've been to America, we've been to Europe. We've moved around.
And you're in Thailand right now, and the life you're living here is not a 9-to-5 job at all.
No, definitely not.
What does a normal day to you guys look like?
Yeah, I think we probably work more hours than 9 till 5 in the end.
More hours than 9 to 5 in the end, but we like what we do. We love what we do.
We love what we do, and now we've got parenting responsibilities, so it's fitting it all in. So we work online, we promote high fruit and low fat raw vegan lifestyle, we coach people, we write books, we do talks, and this is very much a passion.
We met back in, it seems a long time ago now, back in 1998. And I went on a little trip to Moscow in Russia, actually met there.
We just saw each other and kind of something clicked right away. So that's that kind of sensation that we both experienced at the time, and we've been together ever since. So we dated, we had a long distance relationship for nearly 2 years, and then we got married, and then I went to England.
Yulia moved to Britain, and then my lifestyle and diet back then would have been standard Western diet. I might eat now and again a bit of junk food, perhaps go to like a fast food place once a week or something like that, and fish and chips, just a standard thing, sodas, so yeah, pretty bad.
How much exercise do you normally do in a week?
Oh gosh, we exercise most days, so 6 days a week, perhaps 1 day off where we don't do too much exercise.
But still do some walking and so
sure.
we do vigorous exercise
And mainly running, or?
Oh no, we do swimming and cycling and hiking and
You did a hike yesterday.
strength
training as well.
And stretching and playing with friends, and we like it a variety
It's got to be playful.
of exercise.
It's got to be playful.
The running is our main thing.
Today, going to be do some running. I'm going to be a little bit slow because I did 500 squats just 2 days ago with Ted and Grant Campbell, who are fruitarians. So my legs are a little bit tired, but I'm going to do some running, or try to.
Yeah, generally, I would say eating this way gives you so much energy that it's just so natural to do sport and to be getting better and better at sport.
I used to do telecoms, so I was in telecoms for quite a few years. So that was a desk job, at a computer.
I was studying in England. I finished my second degree. I had a degree in psychology from Russia, and then I went to England and finished my degree in business studies, and I worked in a corporate environment. I had a managerial job there, writing policies, developing strategies, but I wasn't really happy, and it's not what my heart wanted to do.
Actually, we live just outside London, about 30 minutes by train, so due south, and a very pretty part of the country, very picturesque. We lived in a house in the suburbs. It was very nice. You know, you got all the bills you have to pay, and you got a job you got to do every week, you know, Monday to Friday.
My health was poor. Actually, I was going through serious health crisis. Everything that could be wrong with me was wrong with me, and I had a number of health issues.
And now you finished your training, so where are you off to now?
Get some coconuts from the market.
And some fruit.
Oh yeah, delicious fruit. Can't wait.
Oh, we
really
love
hungry.
our fruit.
Yeah. Did you have breakfast yet?
No.
No, not
No,
yet.
we're going to be having it now. And
Yeah?
we so look forward to it.
Okay.
Sweet, luscious breakfast.
What's the time? I don't even know what the time is.
It's 11:30, I think.
Oh right, okay, so it's time for breakfast.
Time for breakfast. Well, get going then. Now we've arrived to the biggest market in northern Thailand, Muang Mai Market. And here Paul and Julia are gonna shop for their breakfast / lunch. And I'm quite excited to see what they're getting.
Hello.
Hey, so what are you looking for here?
So I think we're just going to get a few avocados, bananas and coconuts. And it's just so plenty here. We're so grateful to the abundance of tropics. We absolutely love being in the tropics. It's the warmth, the abundance of fruit, and it's easily available in, well, not everywhere in the tropics, but where we go.
So is this the reason why you're in tropical climates?
Yeah, the sunshine is a big factor. It makes you feel so good, and then got all this beautiful fruit around you, and the abundance of it is just magical. So it's just so much easier to do this diet and lifestyle.
We ate a standard Western diet, but we were quite inquiring of our diet and our healthy lifestyle, so we were looking into ways to improve our health and lifestyle as well over the years. So we then started to move towards a healthier diet. It was still a Western diet, but we tried to exclude, you know, junk foods and things like that. And then as it progressed, we went vegetarian, and then we did lots of supplements as well. There was one stage we did lots of supplements. We thought supplements were the answer.
I was vegetarian at the time and transitioning and trying to learn and trying all kinds of different diets and approaches to make myself feel better. So, you know, didn't really work. What I was doing didn't work, and I kept looking and searching for answers.
And then from going from vegetarian, then we went to we went to cooked vegan, and we did that for a while.
It was mostly whole foods. We were preparing all of our foods at home. We were steaming instead of frying, and we tried to be as healthy as we could be with the knowledge that we had at the time. But nonetheless, I still had all the major health issues that I was experiencing, so it was not working. Look at these absolutely gigantic avocados. They're almost like the size of a watermelon. I love them. It's huge.
They're massive.
Or a melon. Definitely a melon. Then I discovered information about veganism, and then someone pointed me in a raw vegan direction. And right away I had the knowledge that you shouldn't do the high-fat raw vegan diet, you should do the low-fat raw vegan diet, and I discovered the 8-10 diet book by Dr. Douglas Graham, and the rest is history. We just made a rapid switch to this lifestyle. I was already including raw smoothies into my diet, and so was Paul, and I already felt that I had a pull towards raw foods. Ellen absolutely loves avocados. We get them for her mostly. My health today is so different to where I was many years ago. I would describe it as vibrant, mystical even. I just really very much enjoy this radiant connection with myself, and energetic and passionate, and I'm a mother to a little child, and I've got energy to train quite hard also. So I would say I'm so grateful that I made that switch.
When we started doing the raw food diet, it really changed us and how we felt, you know, bodily wise and health wise. And I said to you, you know, we just start craving lots of sun. We just wanted lots of sun, and we just felt much more vibrancy and health. And we then questioned, you know, our life there. You know, it was, you know, quite pressurized. You got bills to pay, you got a mortgage. you got a job and all the rest of it, and you thought, well, can we change things? Can we actually live a life that we want to live?
You've been to the track is to have some coconut water. It's full of electrolytes, super hydrating. It's just so satiating to have.
So we had a 4-bedroom house on the edge of London, and it was a beautiful spot and a really nice area. But we understood that we wanted something new, and we were not happy with the cold English weather. We wanted to live in the tropics, and we want to experience a more fruitful life. So this is how we decided to sell a house, sell off all of our possessions, and just jump into a new life very much.
And in the end, we just had 3 suitcases and some bags. We just made a decision that we wanted to live in a warm tropical place, somewhere different, experience a different life where we can have control of what we were doing and the job we were doing, and we did something that was really something we really wanted to do and that helped other people at the same time.
It was very easy for me because I've always been that kind of person. Let's just do something new, let's move, let's experience new things. It was more difficult for Paul because he was more settled and thinking about future and finances, and so we did go through a period of change and adaptation.
Yummy, yeah, that smells good.
It's very nice jackfruit. Jackfruit is my favorite. We travel for jackfruit all across the world. Initially, when we made this jump into this life, it was savings, and then we understood that health is a passion and we want to make a living out of it. So we became health coaches. We started our own online business, rawsomehealthy.com, and it's sustaining us in tropical places.
Now we have arrived to where Paul and Julia lives, and hey Paul.
Hi.
How is it your place or?
Yeah, we rent it. We're renting here for about 2.5 months, so we're renting this little house here, which is really nice. And then it's a nice neighbourhood as well. Lots of facilities around. We've got nice neighbours, so it's really nice.
And when you move on to Bali, are you gonna rent again?
Yeah, we're going to rent there in Bali, and then we're planning to come back here sometime in the year and be renting in this sort of vicinity because it's really nice and we really like it. We've got lots and lots of jackfruit, and one of Yulia's favourites, and mine as well, but I'm going to have bananas.
And this is your fruit stash?
This is our fruit stash, yes, it can't be bigger than this. And here you are, these are the ripe bananas, all virtually ripe, perhaps a day and they'll be ready to eat. So we've got about 6 benches here. You can see we've got some papayas as well, so we've got plenty of dates as well. We put these into our smoothies, they're really nice to have as well.
And do you eat vegetables as well?
Yes, we certainly do. Yeah, we've got plenty of lettuce I get in here from the organic market on a Saturday, which is really nice.
Spinach also?
Spinach as well, we get organic spinach. And we get some coriander, we use sometimes cilantro, dill as well, we get from the local market, which is really nice. The dressings.
Yeah.
To make nice salad dressings. That's it. So our daughter, yes, she was born in April 2014. So she's just over 9 months now, Yulia Tarbath. And I was pregnant. I went through pregnancy on this lifestyle, and she's being raised on this lifestyle on my milk and fruit at the moment because she's still just transitioning to eating solids. She's a very alert, very happy baby, well ahead of her development. So she started crawling when she was just 4 months old, which is very early. So she started making attempts. She stood when she was just over 6 months old, and just recently, so she just turned 9 months old, she started making her first steps. She's very social, she likes to smile, she likes to play with other people, so it's just a joy to see. Very hungry, some breastfeeding, and I also like to do sport, and that makes me feel really hungry, so I'm having to eat more fruit than I used to eat before.
Do you think you'll ever go back to England?
It's not a plan. It's not a plan. We're too used to tropics now. We like the tropical warmth and fruit abundance that you can discover here. But we would be happy to visit for times, yeah.
And what does your friends and family think of you moving out here?
Well, in the beginning there was a lot of resistance. Now everyone seems to be very interested and very curious about our diet. My mom's made the switch to high raw, mostly vegan lifestyle, and she's so much healthier for it. My sister is also doing this lifestyle now, so family is changing, and they're very much open and they're willing to learn, and they would like to themselves, explore other places and travel around the world. So,
Do you see yourself settling down?
settling down is our plan in the future. Yes, we currently we're not quite sure where we want to settle down, so we're happy to travel. But yes, it's certainly in years to come. We would be happy to settle down, have our own garden, have our own house, and live a more settled life.
So you're making your breakfast / lunch now?
Breakfast now turned into lunch because it's nearly 2 o'clock. First meal of the day. So I'm pretty hungry now. So I've got how many bananas here? I've got quite a few. I'm pretty hungry. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, 16 bananas.
And they all fit in your blender?
And they should fit in the blender, yes. Yeah, I haven't tried 16. I normally try, say, 14 or 12, but see, it's 2 o'clock. I'm very hungry.
Is it regular water in there?
Yes, just regular water in there, yeah. Sometimes I'll put greens in there, like spinach or lettuce, for example. Sometimes I'll just have bananas. Today I have some bananas with some dates. So plenty of calories.
My dream for the future is to continue promoting a low-fat, high-fruit, raw vegan diet, and to get people to realise that you don't have to stay suffering, you don't have to put up with that ill health and disease, that you can change yourself, you can change your life and reach the goals that you want to reach. If you want to move house or move to a different place, that you can do it.
And some people would say that these bananas are too battered and brown. What do you think about it?
Yes, they have got marks on the skin, but when you look inside, they're perfectly fine. There's no bruising on them. If there was some bruising, I'll just cut that bit out. But they're fine. Most of these are good. So here we go. This is 14 bananas in there. Eleanor's had 1 banana. I say 1 extra because you'll probably want more. And I'll blend this and I'll just add a few dates as well. So here we go.
I feel it's just so liberating, it's just fantastic to do what you love doing and show other people how they can do it as well. And not just eat healthily and eat a healthy diet, and that's very important in itself, but realise that you can do what you really want to do. People might be in a job that they're not really happy doing, and they might think, perhaps I don't live in the best place I can, perhaps I want more sun. And people then can realise through this diet and lifestyle that so many things are achievable. You can go for the goals that you want, the life that you really want. Go for that dream that you've been thinking about for so many years. You can do it. If someone asked me a few years ago, would you be here now doing what I'm doing? I'd have said, no, absolutely not. You're crazy. I can't see that at all. But here I am now in the tropics, in the sunshine, running a business which is promoting low-fat, raw vegan, and it's fantastic. So if I can do it, then you can do it.
If you would like to know more about how you can improve your health naturally, there are 2 things you can do right now. Firstly, you can subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, and that way you'll receive videos every time I make a new one. Secondly, you can go to my website. It's www.FruityLou.com, and here you can get my free top 5 tips for getting your health back naturally. You'll also receive news updates from me and even more free videos about how to get well naturally. All you gotta do is click on the screen right here.